Hey guys, welcome to Sportster Guy Live. Today is Thursday, February 7th, 2019. And today we're going to do a short little video. It's just going to be kind of a meet and greet. I'm going to see if anybody shows up. And if you haven't been here before, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. And we'll talk about what we're fixing to do to the Sportster. I just ordered some parts in, and the guy, Kevin from DK, said that they will be in really, really quick. They're on priority mail, so maybe they'll be here by Sunday. If they are, I'll start working on my project. So that's going to be the main thing right now is working on the project and start getting the sports to work on. So let's see if anybody shows up. I guess while we're waiting to see if anybody's going to be here or not, I'll go ahead and screen share, and then go over to the page and just kind of show you what's fixing to happen. There you go. Screen share. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and. Whoop. Okay, there's screen sharing. Let's go ahead and move on over here and move here. So this is DK Customs website. It's www.dkcustomsproducts.com. And you can go over to Sportsters or Dynaparts, Softail baggers, stuff like that. These guys, they actually have a dent and banged up section, where there's like they use parts for like demo. So you can buy those for a cheaper price. But we're going to go over here and look at frame and suspension. Going to move down. And these two parts right here are going to be the first two parts I put on the bike. So we're going to start out with these boots and put those on. They're already ordered and they're on their way here. So give or take by hopefully Sunday, Monday, they'll be here. And then I got these pieces right here that are going to be put on the bike, hopefully this week. I wanted to get this started early. If you go to the About page on my channel, it shows that it's going to start on the 17th, but I don't know if these parts are going to be in fast enough for me to start on an earlier day, so it'd probably be the 11th. And I'm not going to start on Valentine's Day. It's just not going to work out. So that's that. So on a Sportster, it's going to be right here in this area, and then right here in this area. And we're going to take off this fender. This is actual, just like my bike. So I can kind of go off this picture and show you what it's, what I'm going to do to it. So we're going to take the fender off, take these little reflectors off, and add the boots here. They're 5 inches. They'll go from the bottom part of the chrome to this tree right here, and then the other one will go in between the tree here. So that's going to give it a little bit more black to add in, and then we'll work from there. So that's what we're working with. It does not look like anybody's going to be showing up anytime soon, I don't think. I was here last Thursday at 9 o'clock, and somehow it just got deleted. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I was on a different computer too. I was using my desktop instead of using my Surface, and usually I use my Surface for all my editing and stuff like that. So to me, it's a lot better and easier for me to work with. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna hang out for a couple seconds, and I'm gonna see if anybody shows up. If nobody shows up, I'll just cut this off and be done with it. And maybe I'll try a different day to go live. Maybe on Sunday or Monday. Just in case Thursdays are not going to work out. And I don't even know if group chat's even working, but I do have it up, so I'm just kind of looking to see what's going to happen. I know it's live, so we will see. It's not even showing the viewer count or nothing. And instead of using Google Hangouts from now on, I may go ahead and just get Streamlabs and start working with that OBS system. See how that works out. So that's what we're doing. Ordered some parts. They're going to come in, put them together, see what happens with it. It's like a 30-minute put together. You got to take the brake caliper off, take the wheel off, unloosen forward bolts, pull the forks out, put the boots on, put it back in, and then put the tube covers back over the top, and then bolt them back in, torque them down. So it should be a fairly easy project, really easy video to do. So that's going to be about it. And then we'll work from there and work our way back. Once we get to the part where we start cutting everything down, and hopefully I have the money saved up to go ahead and get it liquid dipped, and instead of paint it or wrapped. I may order some wrap too and do the lower forks. So we'll just see what that, we'll see about it. They got some final wrap that you can wrap it with. I have never done it before, but it doesn't seem like it would be too hard. You just have to get the reflectors off first. And you probably just use a blow dryer or something like that to heat them reflectors up a little bit to get them off without having to mess with too much of the gluing. Then we'll start taking off more parts and adding guards, lowering kit, wrap the exhaust. I'm going to keep the engine chrome, but I'm going to take off a bunch of the, cover up a bunch of the chrome, because to me it looks like it does have a lot too much chrome. So see if anybody shows up. Still nobody's showing up, so let me see down here, see if there's something I'm missing. There's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe not. No, everything's working. Everything's in order. So like I say, I'm gonna hang out a couple more minutes, see if anybody says anything. If not, then I'm gonna shut it down. Oh, there's actually people in there. Hey, there's wrenches.
Use that.
I'm gonna shut it down. Hey guys, I actually see y'all now. There's Warren Floyd. Oh, there's actually people in there. Hey, there's wrenches.
Use that.
I'm gonna shut it down. Hey guys, I actually see y'all now. There's Warren Floyd. Oh, there's actually people in there. Hey. Oh shit, I gotta turn that down though. There we go. Hopefully there's no delay to where I can actually see what's going on. I don't know what the deal is with the surface, but there is like nothing going on, man. So I'm going to start leaving a phone on because it shows a live feed now. I'm going to stay in here for a few more minutes. Sorry about that, Warren, but I'll catch you on the next one, man. Just on my group chat. You know, I'm going to stay in here for a few more minutes. So I'm going to keep looking over here and see what I can see. Dude, it has a hell of a delay on it too. So anybody has any questions or anything, let me know. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and give me a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Now, I don't know about, setting it wrong because whenever you go live, it just automatically shows. So I don't know if it's something to do with Google and it just not going through. But I have my group chat up on my Surface and it's doing nothing. Let me see if I can come back out of here or something. And maybe I may have to shut this down and then start it back up. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm going to end up using something else. All right, man, cool. Yeah, I've got it set up now to where I can see you. So if you have any questions, let me know, man. I'm gonna start probably. Well, I'm gonna stay on Thursdays, 9 o'clock, man. I ran a little bit behind this week, but 9 o'clock I'm gonna start running with shows. So we're going. Do you ride the bike, Warren? All right, so that's what we're gonna do probably. Run a couple more Thursdays, see what happens, and from there work from that. Oh yeah, hey man, I had beat a speeding ticket not too long ago. I got a speeding ticket from Memphis, and I had to go and get a lawyer. Costed about $350, and go get an MVR. And got it thrown out of court. 14 miles over the speed limit in the 55. I was doing 75 in the 55, but they dropped it down, and it got off my record for a CMV ticket. That's pretty good. The lawyer that I had was amazing. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, my wife got me this backdrop. Dude, I love it. And then we got the picture. I just added it on for, extra additional aesthetic to the backdrop. And this is actually like our dining room / computer room now. I have a wooden kitchen table that I have everything set up on, and I'm just kind of faced towards the back end. And there's no additional lighting in here. just regular 60-watt light bulb. Yeah, I'm gonna use OBS from now on, man. I'm fixing to download it after this show's over. I'm gonna get OBS and I'm gonna use it for sure, because I don't think these Google Hangouts are gonna really do much, man. And this is my third live show since I've been doing videos again. Have went through a lot of stuff last year with my wife, and finally got back into it this year, just in January. So this is the second year. And hopefully I can get some more support and get more subscribers and stuff like that. But right now, for the people I have, I'm really, really appreciative for everybody that is in here and hangs out. So I try to ride as much as I can. But I've had this Sportster I had a Honda Shadow Ace American Classic Edition. It was a 2004. It had 56,000 miles on it. And I traded it in and got the Sportster. And I got like a 72-month payment deal on it, but I'm going to go ahead and start tearing it down and redoing it. I'm not turning it in. I'm going to probably do some night riding in Dallas here pretty soon, and maybe Fort Worth, and start scoping out some more rides and stuff. So definitely have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be working on. On the cold days, rainy days, I'm thinking about starting to do reviews again. I had a few reviews for boots, like New Rock boots. I don't know if you've heard of them before. They are out of London. The boots are a little expensive. They're a little high-end boot, but they're going to last me a long time. You know, whenever you order them from London, then they make them in Spain, and then they ship them to you. You know, everything on them are metal, you know, have metal spikes, chains, all that stuff on them. It's on my Instagram if you want to go check that out. I'm at Sportster_guy79 on Instagram. And I use Backroad Rider 01 on Twitter. So if you want to, you can follow me there too. So we're going to get into some more stuff. You know, I'm thinking about doing a ride down like Grassy Knoll area, stuff like that, maybe going around 35s and making a loop around the city, and probably trying to catch some city shots from some of the bridges and stuff like that to add into the video as well. Then after that, I'll do Fort Worth. I may go down to like where they have all down, I think it's 156, Highway 156. You go, you know, I could take that straight from the house and go all the way down and run into like the historic area and stuff like that too. And probably do some downtown riding through there. I may go back to the Blue Bonnet Festival this year in Ennis. I did that last year. It's in a video. It's on my channel. If you have any suggestions, hit me up at sportsterguytv@gmail.com. Send me an email. Throw a suggestion out there, and I'll work on it. You know, definitely take in consideration. The only thing bad about this time of the year, like last night, it was 73 degrees, and then we got home, started raining, turned into 30-degree weather when I woke up, so it's a little chilly out, and basically been watching Doctor Who all day. It's nothing bad with it. You know, I like the show. Actually, it's kind of odd. That's what I've been doing today. Kind of that and kind of cleaning up around the house. But I wanted to go for a ride. Roads are a little wet. Don't really feel like getting out in the cold. So probably start adding some reviews in. If there's any kind of gloves or anything that you want me to try out, let me know. I'll order them or go and pick some up from Harley or whatever. You know, I've actually got like 4 or 5 pairs of gloves I can probably do a review on real quick. A couple pair of boots. I know that Stetson boots, you don't really want to buy for a motorcycle boot. They do make Stetson as a motorcycle boot. I had them for about a year, and they were just like, they were destroyed in here. The boots I have now are definitely a whole lot better. Lowest mileage bike has 61,000 on it. What kind of bike is it? Have you done any kind of upgrading to it or anything like that, customizing it or anything? I don't know if I'm going to try to get a peanut tank for this thing. I may try to keep my 4.5 gallon tank and put a lift on it. Highest mileage bike. Oh, it goes to 325,000. Damn. Been riding it a lot, huh? Right now, I just have that Sportster. Maybe later on, I'll get a Grom or something. Maybe a dirt bike, some sort. Take it through the muds. I've thought about it a couple times if adding some knob tires onto that Sportster and lifting it up a little bit and taking it through the mud. I think that would make for an interesting ride. I don't know if you've seen the X Games. They put a longer sway bar on the back of these Sportsters, and run them uphill. So you can definitely make these things probably into a mean dirt bike too. I think it'd be pretty cool to see something like that. Nobody's really doing it. Hey, sis, what's going on? Thanks for dropping by. How's the kids doing? We're supposed to be coming by sometime pretty soon. Oh, yeah. Hey, check out what I got for Valentine's Day. It's socks with Lindsay on it. Ain't that crazy? She ordered me some socks for Valentine's Day. It has the Buffalo Bills. I'm a big Buffalo Bills fan. Have been since the 90s. Even before that, O.J. Simpson, he was a Buffalo Bill fan. Buffalo Bill running back. So around that era, I started watching them. And became a fan. Back when Jim Kelly, and then Jim Kelly coming from Houston Gamblers, and started playing. So she was wearing my Bills hat, took a picture, and ended up ordering these socks. So they're pretty comfy. I'm enjoying my socks. That she got me for Valentine's Day. I don't know what I'm gonna get her yet. I've been looking at, what is it? Getting her something from Kay's, maybe. She's not watching right now. I have her phone, so I can do something like that. She won't go back to the live show later on and look at it. Hey, if hit that thumbs up while you're here, and if you've not been here before, then hit that subscribe button, that bell too. Check out some of my videos. So, let's see. I'd be up at like 3 o'clock. I'm up all night, so my wife, she's got to go to bed here pretty soon. Thought I'd just run a little live show right quick, see what's going on with everybody. I wonder, does this? Nope. I don't, but this does. Honda Shadow 600, 2006, no upgrades. Dude, there's a couple websites that I'm looking at right now. So, yeah, I'm checking out a few websites. So for Hondas, man, the Shadow, is that an Arrow? for my Honda, I went through Amazon and got a ton of stuff for it. I had got some flame levers for it. The mirrors that they had skull hands holding the mirrors, skeleton hands. What's up, Jacob? What's going on, man? So and it didn't cost very much, but I think I just ordered these few parts, and it's cost me like $40-50, something like that. So that'll probably be this weekend. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I like the backdrop too. It's actually pretty neat. So, that's what we're doing. And for you guys that are just coming in, I'll show y'all what I'm going to be doing here pretty soon, probably within the weekend for my next videos. So we'll go ahead and go to screen share right quick. DK Customs is actually going to work with me on this. They're sending me some extra stuff too. So we will see what we get that's extra. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're getting these right here for $20, $39 for fork covers. Oh yeah, whenever you order these things, you have to go and measure the fork, the cover for the area for in between the trees. You'll have to go and check. You'll have to go and actually measure these because they come in like a 6.5, 6.25, and they go to a 7 1/8. I have to get a 7 1/8 because that's the one that fits my bike on a 39mm fork. So, and then from there, I'll probably start looking at some. They have a different type of tuner that I'm looking at. For $100, I think it's really for tuners, it's cheap plug and play type stuff. So it's these little deals right here that you just plug into your EFI system, and it's supposed to do just like a stage one for $99. So we'll see how well those work in the non too distant future. But all their parts and stuff, they for relocations, all that stuff, they're fairly reasonable for everything. I've looked up through them, JP Cycles and everybody, and it seems like these guys have been the most reasonable. Also have a 600 up to 700 cc port, polish, 75,000 miles on it, and I owe through 1800 miles. Damn. How fast that bike go with that NOS on it? I'm not really going for speed like that, but I don't think that little sporty will handle it. Not a 80. I got an 883 cc engine, so I don't think it will go. VTX 1800. That street glide you have is pretty quick though. I don't know. I like that all the Sportsters, every make, they're all 5-speed. The 1200 and the 883, all of them, they're all the same gearing. I like the way that they go. So for a bagger bike though, I like that street glide. Yeah. They're too heavy for me, man. After that neck surgery I had, I'm not going to do it, man. Hey, push me out of the driveway. Yeah, that bike's what, 9 to 1,200 pounds, something like that. They're nice bikes. I like the radios on them, stuff like that. But man, they're so heavy. I'd like to go try out that Indian bike though that they have. That biker they got with the aluminum frame on it. And just see how it's going to be different between that and the Harley. You know, I'm not like jumping on an Indian bandwagon or anything like that. I just wonder. Yeah, that bike handles good once you get on it and you get rolling on it, man. It's just, you know, for me, it's heavy. In 2016, I had neck surgery at C3 through C6, where I have like rods and plates in my neck. So, and I lost a little bit of strength in my arms. So, you know, I like the nimbler, smaller bikes. They're easier for me to ride. So, just in case you're wondering, that's why. You know, really, I have a 883 Sportster. It's 563 pounds. It's nimble, and I can move through traffic on it pretty quick. I like it because it's as nimble as it is. I think this backdrop come from Wish. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's where this one's come from. But when you order stuff from them guys, man, it takes weeks to get. Oh, to 85 without the NOS. You should start upgrading that bike, Jacob. You've had it for a while. There's no signs of getting rid of it. So maybe do a stage 2 on it or something. That's what I'm planning on doing, is just running this shit out of this bike until the engine starts wearing out, you know, and then hopefully by then I'll have it paid off and start building it up, you know. You know, a conversion kit for a $1,200 for this 883, I think it's around $1,200, $1,400, something like that. Just like anybody can have it. Yeah, I like those bars. I think I'm gonna go with Z bars on this one. And I'm fixing to get rid of a lot of chrome on it. I don't want it completely blacked out, but I want it to have a contrast where it's going to be kind of in between. You know, it's going to have some chrome that's going to pop off, but it's going to have some black on it too, because the frame is already gloss black, and a lot of it's got gloss black on it already. So why not just add a few pieces on it, you know, and then just kind of contrast it out, make it look all around a better bike, besides just having so much damn chrome on it. I want to get rid of the mirrors. I wanted to either go with drag bars and just bring them down where I can have the side mirrors put on it, or I'm going to get Z bars on it. You could end up putting some black on there. You know, a lot of people, some people say he's secretly a Steelers fan, but he's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Me and him, we talk about it a lot, Jacob. You know, because I'm a Bills fan and he's a Dallas fan, you know, so it sometimes never ends with that. Anybody getting rid of chrome on mine also? Yeah, man, I don't know. I like the chrome, but man, it's a lot of damn polishing involved. Man, I'm a lazy person, man, and I don't really like to. I don't really like to fuck with too much of that. I'll do polish, but it's not like very often. I'd rather just hit it with a pressure washer, or clean it up that way a little bit. That and I may start doing some wrapping on that bike too. I probably hope I can see it fine. Yeah, definitely easier to find. I'm thinking about talking. I talked to Jimmy actually, and he has that tank where he can do that film wrap. Where you drop it in. I think it's like some kind of liquid dip or something like that. But he's quoted me a fairly good price on that. So after I get the bike down the way I want it, that's when I'll go ahead and start making the adjustments on that too. I'm gonna get rid of that damn till, that white paint job, I think, and change it to something else. Something a little bit, hydro dipping, that's actually what it is. He quoted me $400, I think, to do it. It's a $1,400 job, man. So why not? I'm gonna chop them fenders for damn sure, man. There's a light that I'm gonna put on the back of it, kind of like a cafe style, but those fenders are getting chopped. And then I'm gonna put a lowering kit on it, and at the end, I'm gonna work on the front, get the front completed, pull the bars, get new bars put on it, rise that tank up with a tank lift, take off them damn guards, and put some different type guards on it, and just keep leveling it out. So I'm gonna kind of make it at a 45-degree angle and slam down to the ground at the end. So that's the project I'm going with on this. Everything will be done. All the videos I go through, I'm gonna do step by step on how to do it, all the tools you need for it, and everything. So as soon as these parts come in, I'm gonna start working on it. I got a guy that has a lift. I'm gonna ask if I can use his garage to do all the work in, to keep me out of the weather. Getting outside 30-degree weather, 40-degree weather is just not kosher. It's really not. So how's everybody's night been going, or day? I want to end up finishing up them covers on the bike too. I got that derby cover I got to take off, put on there, and then I'm gonna put the rear axle covers on. Yeah. I wanted to get one, but I don't know. I just let it go for a long time. I used to ride my dad's bike and stuff like that before I came up here. That was years ago, well, way before I met Lindsay. And the first bike I ever rode, my dad got out of a junkyard. It was a 1953 or 1954 Harley moped, and that's why I started off on that in four-wheelers. Hanging with Kendall, hey, man, she's always fun to hang out with. We're probably going to come by maybe this weekend. You got the kids this weekend, Jacob? If you do, then we may come by there and hang out for a while. You got Kendall today. Today's Thursday. You always have her on Thursday, though, most of the time. Sound getting out pretty good, though, right? This mic I have is usually a pretty good mic, and it gets out sound pretty good. I had to get Lindsay to turn down the TV a little bit because it bleeds through the wall, starts coming in here, and I can hear it. Either that or, if a train comes through, these walls are so thin. And then I got the neighbors looking at me too because the window blinds are open. So they're probably like, what the hell's that guy doing over there talking to himself? Kids and Tori's they're in Tyler. Leave tomorrow at 11. Yeah, man. I'm actually, I'm just, it's the ceiling fan. That's it. Up against the back wall. But yeah, the lighting, it's not casting any kind of nothing. It's working real well. It's just I'm gonna have to get rid of this computer over here I have. I'm gonna have to do something with it. Maybe give it away or something. It's got editing software and everything in it already to set up a whole YouTube channel if you wanted to, or something like that. Maybe I may end up giving it away. Do a giveaway for it or something like that later on. I love it. Build stainless steel frame V6 cherry powder. Yeah. Maybe a 3100 limited engine. Got the frame. Right on, man. You got the frame material ready for that. That would be a neat little bike. I've seen like those, what is it, big hosses with the V8s on them. Dude, I'd like to ride one. Just I know them bitches are probably heavy because of V8 engine, but yeah, I think that would be a pretty fun little ride to check out. But yeah, man, that sounds definitely, dude, a V6 Chevy power chopper, man. Yeah, you gonna bore it out, cam it over, and everything. A 3100 aluminum engine, dude. That's big, man. That's huge. It's not, the V6 is smaller than a V8, but, still, all in all, that engine is going to push a small bike frame down the road for, you should be able to push quite a bit out of it. So you do a lot of building in your spare time, Warren? Yeah, that's the plan though, man. I'm gonna end up just chopping this thing, bopping it out, and maybe later on try to, dude, I might get a stage 1 for it, and then try to use those XVIED instead of just having to get a stage 1 download. I think it'll be cheaper, and I think it'll work because the fuel ratio that you get, I think, is almost like a stage 1. And you don't have to get a download for it. It's plug and play. It's just a couple wires you plug into your injectors and plug into the wiring harness. So, for $99, it's a trial and error I'm willing to try. Versus $400 at Harley or $250 over at Pit Cruise. Jeff, he usually does a pretty good job every time I go over there. Talk to them guys. They're a little high on some stuff, but I think that for I don't want to spend $300 for an EFI tuner if I don't have to. $400. Most of the time, that's what you're going to pay for one of the Vance and Hines, fuel tuners, like $400, $399.99, I think that's what it is. And then if you go to Harley and buy it, you might as well go ahead and just get it, the one for Vance and Hines, because it's going to pay off in the end to do that. You versus $400 from getting them to tune it or download. And why not have just the computer that fits to your bike at any time, that you can change it at any time? All they have to do is just use a phone app for it. But then you got the 250 range, which is not real expensive, but it's not real cheap either, so I'm gonna try to hit the middle of the road of that, or maybe try going on down to getting, things like that done. So, you still got that motorcycle jack, Jacob? If it's in your garage, man, I'm gonna use your garage to do this in. That give that when then we can come over and hang out too, So that's a good possibility. I'm just trying to keep from having to do it in graph. Just acquired an 8 acre building, going to start a scooter shop there. doing my stuff in the private room. I'm at 55 and have been in the bikes since I was 12 and weld and do performance work. Right on, man. Yes, I do, but walked away for a minute. What are you trying to do? I'm going to take them forks off, man. It's a quick job. It's not going to be hard. I'll bring my tool. I'll bring tools to do it with. I'll bring everything with me whenever I come. The only thing I'll need is a jack and your garage to stay out of the weather. That you know, whenever you do the fork tubes, you know, it's not hard. You just take the bolts apart from the tree, the 4 bolts in the top, you know, and bottom. Take your wheel off, caliper off, and pull the forks out. Yeah, man, dude, having a shop would be awesome. I'm not really like the mechanic type. I know how to weld. I can weld good. I used to work for Dragon Products. I worked for them guys. I worked for a couple structural steel places. I worked for Trinity Industry as a first class welder over there, and I can weld pretty good. I used to have my own, you know, my own welding gear and stuff till I gave it up and went back to truck driving. Truck driving is a pretty good little job, especially when I have Lindsay with me. You know, basically my wife and my dog with me. So you know, that's a plus for me. You know, I get to go to work with my wife, go home with my wife, so we're together pretty much 24/7. You know, and buddy, the V6, you know, the box frame style should handle well and be long and low. How low are you going with that thing? Yeah, and always give you a garage code. You can do it whenever you want. Dude, I'm getting it done this weekend. It's in priority mail right now. They shipped out. They're supposed to add some extra stuff in it too, but I don't know what it is. I have no clue. Kevin over at DK Customs is working with me on this. He said he's going to send some extra stuff, so we'll see what it is. I don't have a clue. And probably next time that he comes in, I'm not for sure. You know, that we order something. But I think I'm going to do a relocation on the lights pretty soon too. You know, probably next week, maybe do that. They're like $30, I think. You know, you get the lights and the relocation stuff, you know, everything. So I can just take them. I'm going to take them off the bars and probably put them on the fork somewhere, something like that. Start moving some stuff around. Oh, you still have it straight. You still have it wide glide in there too, and your touring. I'm not going in the loft room. I'll just have to chalk the wheel behind it because it's kind of, you know, the garage is kind of at, I guess it'd be like at an angle right there, you know. So I'll chalk that wheel in the back because once I jack that thing up. Once I jack that thing up, you know, once you pull them forks out and everything, that back end is going to want to come up a little bit. So it's not going to be too bad or too big of an ordeal. The only thing I do is just I don't have an owner's manual, so I'll have to get the torque specs for it whenever I take it apart, so I can torque it back down. That's one thing you're not going to want. You take them forks off, you put them back on, get your wheel and your caliper and everything back on, and then not torque it down, and go out and take it for a ride, and then forks come up. So, yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. So, that's definitely where I'm going to go with on that. So, not the floor is flat. Oh yeah, that floor is flat. That's just your driveway. It goes up like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was in there, and yeah, it is flat. Okay, I kind of remember it. You know, I just remember the driveway going up, so I kind of assumed that both of them were kind of doing that. But yeah, this weekend, probably Sunday. I'm gonna try to get there Sunday. Hopefully that shit's in priority mail in here by Sunday. It left today. It's at the post office. I'll probably have to check tracking, but it should be. So everything that we do is going to be made into a video, and we're going to make a wrench it series out of this, and make step to step. If you're interested in anything, I'll leave all the links in the descriptions to everything, but we're going to start rolling this project out pretty quick. Well, I'm going to be. It's 45 after. I'll probably stay here for 15 more minutes and then take off. Got some chores to do, and then Lindsay's got to go to bed too. We got to go to work in the morning at 3 o'clock. So I wasn't even planning on going this long, but there's a few people here, so. Hopefully, I can get that conversion kit for 1,200 eventually. That's really what I want to do after I get everything put together, everything taken off, and then I'm gonna see how low this thing is, because I'm gonna have to move that bell. That bell's gonna have to be moved on the frame somewhere else, because once that lowering kit gets on there, man, it's going to crush that. I'm probably gonna bust that bell off that frame. That's fine. I can move the bikes back. Even if I have to, or are they like right in the front? I'll check it out when I get there. Maybe I can figure something out. All right, man. Thanks, Warren. Appreciate you coming by. I'm fixing to jump off here too, man. I got a few things to do, and then I'm gonna be moving around, and doing some stuff in the house. But that's what we're doing. I just kind of wanted to do a little hangout for a minute and see what, get to know some people, man. See how everybody's doing. Try to do this on Thursdays. Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Maybe I'll try to go to 7:30. Try to bring it down a little bit in time, because I know a lot of people are, some people don't stay up late, so maybe I catch some people at a earlier time. So I may roll back the time. And I did get on here like at 9:30 or something like that. So I was like 30 minutes behind. I've been watching this TV series, and I kind of got trapped into it. When you're watching TV and you get trapped into something. So that's just one of them deals. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, shut this thing down, and I'm gonna go ahead and download the OBS system for lab streams and Streamlabs, and start looking at that and probably testing it out tonight. So next time I'll live chat at work, and hopefully won't have any problems with it. But here lately with YouTube, things have been getting kind of weird and crazy. Last week, Thursday, 9 o'clock, got finished like 9:45. Video deleted itself, man. I don't know why. But, I'm going to start putting these in playlists too, just in case somebody wants to come check it out. I'm going to definitely start leaving these up too, So this is year 2. I want to do something different with the bike. I've kept it for, a year and a half. Well, this going on second year. And this year's going to be a year for upgrades on it. So I'll holler at everybody a little bit later. Next Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and say 9 o'clock, because that's what's on the About page on my channel. So that's the time I'll start it at. If y'all want it earlier, then we can start doing it earlier than that. But it's going to be, just hangouts and stuff, just bullshitting around. So until next time, y'all guys be safe. Y'all share the road out there, man. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Thanks for everybody showing up. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for everybody's support.